is Hanna, and I'm the director and producer for Now or Never, Tony Romo Story.
I'm Nina Hedberg, and I am the sound editor and mixer, color correctionist, and pretty much everything else.
It was a dream come true, being a huge Cowboys fan and being a Tony Romo fan, to, look at your hero in the eyes and get to ask him questions that you've been wondering for your whole entire life. It's been something of a dream come true. And with that comes, the fact that the research and the amount of work that we had to put on into getting him to trust us, two people that right now live in El Paso, Texas, that's trying to build a company and careers for themselves, and to say, hey, we're little fish, but we love your life so much and we want to give justice to who you are as a person. And for him to have done that, it's just something of a dream come true to, say you made your first feature on somebody that you've looked up to your entire life.
Yeah, and honestly, it was amazing to tell the story of such a prolific person in general, not just a football player, but someone who has had such an impact in his community back in Burlington, in his current community of Dallas, and just all over the world in terms of leading by example, in terms of being a great human being and contributing. And it's an honor, honestly.
We actually had a whole outline prior to interviewing, so we had our questions for each phase of the film that we wanted, but it really is until you have it all. When you go into the editing room, you really don't know what it's going to be morphed into because you don't have an actual script.
The project changed so much from the beginning. Originally, we had no idea if we were even going to be able to interview Tony himself. And so Chris still wanted to make a movie about Tony, and so he was like, well, how can we make this work with what we have? And as we kept getting more and more interviews with different people, we got closer and closer. We got more material to make an even better story,
Yeah, that was really, we started without even Tony Romo.
Yeah.
So we had interviewed 10 people in Burlington before we even got to Tony. And it was when all those people loved what we were doing and they really saw that this was a film about more than just the guy that played for the Cowboys. It was about the community and the town and who makes this person who he is today. And they're the ones who said, hey, this kid from El Paso is making this film on you. And he was like, what? And it was then when we were invited to his camp about 2.5 years ago that we got to meet the man himself. And from there, the fact that we still kind of had a structure before we interviewed Tony, we were, that's something that you just as a filmmaker, as an artist, you just kind of have to put out there to the universe, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I got to be ready for it. And we both were, and, we're very just super grateful to Tony Romo and his family for giving us that opportunity.